Lovingly called the godfather of go-go, Chuck Brown is single-handedly responsible for the conception of the go-go music genre.
I've always been interested in music. You know, when I was a little child, my mother, my father, and my uncles and all, everybody played something. And I started singing in the church and playing piano when I was about 7 years old. And I played up until I was about 13. Of course, that's when I left home. And I didn't play anymore until later on in my life. I said I was around 25 when I got very interested in guitar, because I've always been interested in guitar players. West Montgomery, Bobby Parker, he was my favorite blues guitar player. And he was one of the people that really inspired me to want to play. And if you hear me play blues, you would hear a lot of his influence there.
You touch it, go.
In the early 60s, Chuck's first meaningful stage experience was with the legendary singer Jerry Butler. And by the mid-60s, he found himself performing with a group that would change everything.
Los Latinos, that's where it all started. They were Latin dancers and Latin percussionists. They play and then they dance, you know. And that particular sound, when Joe hooked me up in his band, that sound stayed with me. And I was thinking, damn, maybe if I get my own band one day, that I want to incorporate this, the Latin and the African sound.
1971, Chuck branched out to start his own band, the Soul Searchers. And by 1978, he had a #1 hit.
Chop, barbecue, boom, chop, boom, boom, chop. Go-Go came about, I was trying to put it together in like 1972, but it didn't catch on until 76, when I wrote a tune called Bustin Loose. And we played it for about 2 years, and we recorded it in 78. I'd written about 100 lines to the tune, but I only used 2 of them because they were the most effective. And back in those days, we were doing top 40. 25 songs a night, and you had to sound like the radio. You had to sound exactly like those artists. And if you didn't do James Brown, you wouldn't get that gig no more, you know. So I was on top of every hit James Brown had. But then we got to the point where I would break it down when I was trying to get this go-go to catch on, would break it down in the middle of those songs and communicate with the audience. And that got that go-go started. You had go-go clubs, go-go girls, didn't have no go-go music. So I decided to call it go-go music.
I wanna get on down. I feel like a brand new group, y'all, baby.
As go-go music grew in the city and beyond, so did Chuck's popularity. And after years of making music, many mainstream artists began to copy the go-go sound he created. Even rap megastar Nelly couldn't resist Chuck's sound. His smash hit Hot in Here is a direct sample of Chuck's early hit, Bustin Loose.
It's always a great thrill to see somebody else doing something that you started, you know. And that's why I was so happy when the go-go took off. Now, go-go is going nationwide. A lot of people they think it's isolated right here in the DC area, but it's not. I've been all over Europe. I've been all over Japan. As a station in Germany that plays go-go 24/7.
And with worldwide fame comes high honors. Chuck Brown has received the Mayor's Art Award in D.C. And in 2005, he was honored by the National Endowment for the Arts.
I really appreciated that. And also at Smithsonian Museum, I got my guitar, my picture, Library of Congress, my guitar, my picture, one of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. So that's 3 guitars I'm giving away. Then I mean, it's just such an honor that somebody wanted my guitars. I'm talking about, you're talking about a museum, you know, Smithsonian, Library of Congress. I mean, you can't get any better than that.
For a musical career that spanned more than 4 decades, and as a sole creator of the go-go music genre, the Office of Cable Television salutes Chuck Brown, who will always be a hometown hero and a music legend.
That's what we got.